Yeah,
they go with the win range. I mean, this is something that he's always loved. You know, this has definitely been one of the heroes over the patches that we still try and find some place for. And he obviously works with the Drow. And overall, well, what do we reckon about these drafts? It's two very, very different drafts.
Even a Darkseer mech if you wanted to do stacks.
Yeah, Axe is actually, at least for now, in mid lane, but I think it's just we healing up a bit.
Top lane, there could be something going down. Managed to corner off Resolution. TJ's there with 3-4-3 as well. There's no save for the Drow. Fnatic. First move. He's coming with a rotation. Gets a nice shackle onto Ohio. But again, this Nyx is so damn tanky. They'll throw out a magic missile. Power shot. Not going to be quite enough. Ohio actually turns around with the stun. He's going to be able to walk himself out of here. Mushi's turned up. They've cleared out the Venge. They're moving in onto Wii as well. And Fnatic, they're having an absolutely brilliant start to this game. 6 minutes and a half in, and just outplaying DC straight up in that top lane.
They're really taking advantage of the Axe.
This was the entire story of Fnatic throughout the qualifiers earlier. It's just that they, seem to get slightly outdrafted and they just execute better. They've stymied the bleeding in this early game. They've really
constantly, and now he's like almost level 6. He hasn't died. He's been really close, and DC have been forced to throw a lot of heroes to try and protect their Drow Ranger.
He's in so much trouble. Yeah, Misery's there, but of course at this point nowhere near having the swap online or anything, so no save for Resolution. Mushi's coming around the back with the Stone Gaze. Misery is forced to back up behind the tower, but Ohio, he's moving into position. He's got Vendetta. He's going to have a stun up in a few seconds to finish off the job, and he's trapped Misery in there. Oh, absolutely brutal. Punishes the Venge, and well, mid lane Wee's trying to go for a play, but yeah, DJ, he might even look to turn this one around with his demonic purge into the setup. Ohio, he's got the mana for the stun, he's got it up in a second. Can he land it? No, Wee's just out of range with the wind run, but still just struggling in all the lanes at the moment.
He be in a battle hunger.
He might do it this time.
Probably has
Should be able to get a sub-zero.
But
whether they can kill him out.
Oh, that's disgusting. Terrorblade, ladies and gentlemen, he won't quite get the kill. Oh, maybe they'll be able to punish it. Can they save him? Save me! Oh, Moosh! Wasn't quite there. Not that they could do anyway.
That was good from DC. They recognized that all the TPs had happened towards the top and the mid lane, so there was no help for the Terrorblade. The Shadow Demon couldn't TP, and the Nyx had just TP'd mid, so the only hero who can TP is a Medusa, who's not going to save your life there.
It's really nice. It definitely feels like it's an absorbable loss, though.
Most farm in this game, and that's not a position you ever want to be in. Like, you've got your two carries in mid and safe lane being out-farmed by a Darkseer. That's always a bit concerning.
At least Drow's getting some alone time. Some me time.
Much needed, for sure.
I feel like Drow is less about your own...
Oh!
Okay.
That... I think he underestimated the power of the power shot.
Power of the immortal.
Yeah, it's pay to win. Alright, let's see if they can punish the win range though here. We'll get the wind run off in time. There is TP's coming through.
Soul Catcher.
That's Mushi. If he gets a good snake, here we go. Bouncy, 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 bounce! Oh!
With the Soul Catcher and the last bounce there, that does so much damage.
4 damage.
Yeah, that's a lot of burst. Works so well against a lineup like DC's have that they're going to want to have the economic advantage early. And Moo getting picked off here on the top. Can they bring him down one more time? They can't quite get it. The turnarounds here. Shackle onto Ohio. They'll punish the Nyx assassin. Will they be able to catch out Mushi as well? He's on his way out. It looks like they don't really have too much of a gap closing potential.
That was a really nice gank attempt though. Everything they did right there. They timed the Impale when he goes to the range creep. Hit him with the Carapace afterwards from the Iron Shell, but just not quite enough damage.
It's a really unfortunate timing for Ohio to go down, and he's worth a lot, but he'll still be pretty close to the Blink Dagger, and then he can just jump in with the Carapace on top of the Iron Shell thereafter, so...
Ricky getting found out there as well as he wanders into a sentry placed down by DC. So
He's going to play around the Stone Gaze. If he does it before the Stone Gaze, then the wall's not going to do that much. But if he waits too long, then Drow and Wind Ranger might die.
They definitely need something to supplement their damage.
No, get yourself out of there, Ohio.
You can just pop Carapace.
Yeah, they can reinitiate with Saxa. Saxa's jumping and trying to get the SD on the background, and he will do. The roll coming out from Ricky. Move, Misery, tanking it up, now having to walk it out as Mushi turns up with the Snake. Saxa, he's going to get taken down. They've already lost the Venge as well. 3-4-3, he'll fall as collateral, but he's going to pay the price as well. They've caught Mu out as well. Yeah, he's got to get himself back to base. It's a double kill for mid one. And again, Fnatic taking a very favourable trade for the side here. And it does feel like it's all falling to pieces here for DC, as the draft was not built to be in this position at 28 minutes.
Does 3-4...
You don't get the Manta done? Do you not need it?
Manta doesn't really. The illusions do kind of.
Yeah, it's negligible.
It's stats. That's really why I look at a Manta pick.
Oh, it's going to be a Venge pick at the least. We'll see if they get anything else out of this
It's actually a very big pick-off for 40 seconds. The lanes aren't even in any position, though, for Fnatic to really punish with it. But they do get...
Let's see what kind of a hold they can have. 5 seconds, and yeah, Misery's back on in the Venge.
He's stopping the Axe Blink too with the illusions. That's nice.
Moo, it's all on you, buddy.
There we go. Gets the two-man vacuum. Doesn't drop the ball straight away. Gus comes out, but Fnatic, they're ready to move in. Mushi heads straight back up. 3-4-3 is going to be on the front line. Jumps in, forcing DC back. DC, they didn't manage to find the jump in the defense that they hoped for. So the racks are now exposed.
They didn't even stone gaze. That's just easy racks now for Fnatic.
Yep. Still a lot of time left on the Aegis. That's a really tough initiation. They almost got like the blink call in a vacuum.
They hit the 2-hero vacuum they needed to. I'm a bit surprised he didn't go to the wall, but
you wouldn't really agree with this Axis build this game.
It's more of like that's what you normally get.
Yeah.
But like if you have time to sit back and think about it, and you're not in the middle of a game, it's way easier to know that you need a Crimson instead. But
yeah,
it's like it's versus all these like Manta illusions, split shot, and SD illusions. Like all these multiple sources you want the Crimson.
This is pickoffs that DC can't afford to let happen at this stage.
Yeah, that's gonna have to be a buyback, I think. It's all on Moo again, I think. Moo and Sucks.
This
a way to kind of reliably defend high ground. They can do that again.
This is a little bit dangerous for DC. They're all spread out right now. A couple of heroes.
They're going in for this. Mid one and DJ there. They managed to shackle off DJ on the backside, but Weehaw, he's in trouble. Gets himself shoved down the mech, keeping him alive for the time being. But Fnatic, they're trying to jump into this one, and you got to ask yourself, DC, was it worth it sending the two of them in, losing their own gem after they just managed to retrieve Fnatic? That was
dieback as well.
A little bit gun-ho from the two of them. Weehaw and Moo, I think the rest of the team are going to be having words with them.
2 or 3 picks since you're not taking towers, you're not taking Roche.
But they're going to pay for it. It's, from the looks of it, at least going to be a second set of racks.
They don't have walls.
Yeah, no Wind Ranger, 5 for 25.
Reaver, okay.
Mushi swapped in, we'll put the Stone Gaze out, now they're moving forcing DC
zoning.
away.
Yeah, it's just zoning.
Space is there, Moo jumps in with the vacuum, wall drops as well, but immediately the illusion's ripping the Darkseer to shreds. No buyback available, of course, for this Darkseer now.
That free Mystic Snake onto the Darkseer illusions to like refill your mana pool is pretty nice.
Vintage Fnatic. Slightly outdrafted, perhaps. Very well executed. Systematic
GG,
game.
Do you get mana from illusions?
Did you?
Yeah, you do. Okay, I didn't know if you did.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a really good, like if you're low mana, it's a really good way to refill your mana pool.
I was just, the drafting from Fnatic, and the play as well from Moo. It goes back to Mushi's activeness at the start.
Yeah,
Juicer. That just did so much to kind of crush DC's lanes.
They also enabled the Nyx.
Yeah. And Ohio's next, yeah, absolutely.
Do you still think Fnatic were kind of outdrafted, Ben? Or is it, I mean, obviously seeing it now, like how the draft played out. Did they outplay them or what?
I think the Axe spent too much time. Really hurt drums.
Oh, they go back with the jug.
Yeah,
Okay.
So it feels like Echo Saber, for the most part, Echo Saber and Dragonlance are going to be the 2 replacements to drums, depending on what your hero is, strength or agility.
Drums is only now for support heroes who get like benefits from the intel as
I think
well,
like,
maybe.
Yeah.
And the move speed.
Unless you're doing the bots drums Batrider build.
I think any rotations out of the lane stage.
They're back over this system. I mean, he's just picked up level 6. They're true with that creep, and they're ready to make it go. Sax is coming as well. 3-4-3. So Fnatic, they're going to look to try and do something in return, but mid one he's getting some raid. He's not going to be able to get himself out. Snap back, bursting him down. DC with the first blood. Fnatic, even with the dual support reaction, unable to find any kills in return there. So nice play from DC, and immediate usage of that Dream Collars. They're ready to fight. Not quite got level 6. With a swap, this would have been a dead jug.
He can always get the Blade Fury off the TP. He could just Blade Fury
this
TP.
move. He could land the biggest Chronosphere of his life there. Oh, he gets 2 of them. That might just be good enough. TP's coming in. They're trying to take down the IO. They will. They'll get 3-4-3 as well. Ohio trying for the TP out, but the Shuriken from Misery's there. And DC find themselves a 3rd. Great wraparound and just catching Fnatic off guard. They did not expect the full 5 mana DC to hit them in the face.
DC's been doing a really good job of trying to look for the wisp. Like every time they try and initiate.
I believe he had the Supernova ready. He does now, and if he dropped that on top of the coil, it would have been...
Dude, and if they can play around Wii, if they can force him to back up, because look on the back, with 3-4-3's there, it's ready to catch Wii, but in fact they'll be able to burst him before Mushi. Nice awareness. It just drops the ult there. Realizes that one Lucent Beam's not going to be enough. He needs that Lucent Beam from the ult. And
they were relocating, so they may have had him because of the relocate, but Mushi in his mind, he's thinking...
He wanted to do it in style. He wanted to show off that golden immortal. Understandable.
It was good heads up play. And
now they have to worry about all these ultimates, though.
The Chrono, the Supernova, they're both up.
And Track.
Oh, that sentry was up. 3-4-3. Give that man a backback. Oh, okay, here we go. Chronosphere from Moo onto 2. It's the damage follow up there. The Sunray's coming in, but it's not quite enough. 3-4-3 will get taken down. But Hayo, good luck trying to kill this man. He's just going to run straight back at you. Moo has to get himself down with the time walk. The Supernova coming out. Can Fnatic take it down? Coming through with the Omni Slash. They're flying the stun for the Supernova, but again, can they actually fight into this? They'll get the coil out. Fnatic, they're just keeping themselves alive with the self-sustain. It's too much. Resolution's got to get himself out of there. In fact, mid one bringing him in. There's no escape here for the Jug. Now he'll return to walking off, but the jump forward. Mid one, he's got no mercy. He's jumping in, slowing down the boys on DC. They'll take down Resolution, looking for Moo as well. Time walks himself back up to the high ground, but they get that Jug kill. So again, as we're seeing there, it's at this point where DC, they're going full in on Fnatic.
Fighter plus IO, like no one can really split push, even the Juggernaut. And I don't really think he's going to have enough damage to deal with the Bristle. Like, Bristle can just man up on the Juggernaut very soon.
Go, Saxa! He was looking for a bit of a Sunray in the mid lane, but Fnatic, they'll immediately pounce on the big bird. And even looking for more as well. 3-4-3, can't quite close the gap. But Fnatic, find a kill, and look to find a tier 2 as well. And we are getting to the point where it's going to be interesting to see how well DC can hold the high ground. Yeah, here we have Dream Core, but again, where's the follow-up? There it is, it's a 4-man Chrono. They'll take 3-4-3 down. Where's the damage? They need it to come out. They're looking for a higher, but they just can't bring down this Bristle. Mushi pops on the ultimate. They turn back in. They'll burst down Weehaw. DC, they did find a second kill in return. They'll get a higher as well. So DC, 3 for 1.
2 track kills at least.
They'll take that, absolutely.
I think that was 3.
Or maybe all 3. When they know they're ahead, but against a Chronosphere and a Puck and a Supernova,
he's right on the edge.
Maybe a bit stubborn, I feel.
I don't know if they have enough burst for him.
They have Mushi in their sights though. DC on the bottom lane. Mushi, where's your team? Oh, here it is. Mid one turns up with the box, takes down one, but that's on to Resolution. They catch the Jug. They're going to get Wii as well by the looks of it. Orb's already used. Triple kill for Mushi. He gets by with a little help from his friends there on the bottom lane.
How was mid one there so fast?
Wow.
No.
He was boxing in, I think, at the same time the castle was down, and DJ relocates him with Ohio, and suddenly the whole party's there. I mean, Ohio, not really the one you want to be walking into first. You need to find these batlines. They're fairly grouped up here. DC can find that opening. We coming across. They'll track up DJ. They've got to make the right call here. DC a little bit all over the place here, not really knowing who to jump on first, and in fact it's Fnatic trying to jump in onto them. There comes the Chrono out, but it didn't catch off DJ. A relocate is available. Mushi's going to get the chance to get off the Eclipse from the sidelines. Moves bursted down, and now Fnatic moving in for more. Lasso onto Saxa to make sure the Supernova's not going to be there this fight, and another double kill for Mushi. Misery trying to get himself a bit of farm, but he knows that he himself is going to be another casualty here for the side of Digital Chaos as Fnatic move in, find the triple for Mushi. More money into the bank, and we're just seeing there how, you know, DC, they were trying to be patient. They were trying to look for that opening. Moo makes the call. He goes and gets 2, but he doesn't get the key heroes. He doesn't get the IO. The backline supports. They're just keeping Fnatic.
I mean, like you said, Mushi's positioning's been so good that he's just warding them out of the Chrono by dumping so much damage into it. And one hunting now. He's got a gem.
Yeah, they know it's there, so they might just sack Misery for this one. And now DC want to try and commit, but Mushi's already popped the Eclipse out. Omni Slash will come through. They've taken down the Batrider. Supernova's welcome. Mushi take it down. Yes, he can. The Chronos come out, but it doesn't matter because Mushi just sits there pummeling into DC. Triple kill.
That was another great positioning by Mushi. He
so calculated.
As soon as he saw, he ran to the north side. So if they chrono him, they're going to have to solo chrono him.
It preemptively eclipses too, knowing that they're coming in for the team fight.
He's really been playing well.
Yeah. There's good communication too, because you see mid one hesitate for a second there, and it's like, listen, I'm gonna go in. This is not an ideal target, but position yourself well.
Well, you pull in someone like the bounty there, and you're setting up the Void Chronosphere, because like you're pulling him into your team, and you're grouped up around the Chronosphere, so it kind of sets up the Void to succeed. But Mushi Mushi and mid one communicated really well there.
Yeah.
No, they didn't at this point. You know, you hammer it into the base and DC.
Just a formality, it feels. There's no chrono here. I mean, you can take this. Well, I guess they have a tier.
Tier 2 top. There's a tier 2. Rezo.
Not going to swap in, and they can disengage here if they want and come back.
I mean, Mushi, he can just sit in the base and
he can
click the fountains, but he doesn't care. Turns around, Satanic.
How many defusal charges does it take to kill one Luna?
Not enough.
Defuse time that later.
They might get higher.
He has Greaves.
No, okay, they won't get higher. Okay, Dream Call onto 3, but Fnatic, they don't care. They don't care.
Like, okay.
They really don't care.
Apart from DJ, who's healing up. I think
he doesn't need it.
Manta,
He doesn't need it.
Manta for the fire spirits. And...
Oh, here we go. Let's see if they can do anything about this again. Dream Call's drop. They're trying to work their way onto DJ. He's going to be fine though because the backup's coming in from Fnatic. Moves out. They'll find the pickoff onto the puck. Moo comes in with the chrono. There's your supernova as well. It is going to be a successful supernova by the looks of it. Fnatic can't take this down, so 3-4-3 is going to drop. DJ coming back in, ready to tether up Mushi, allowing him to move in, and now DC, they're forced to back up, forced to run. They may have found the Venge kill, but it's going to be Fnatic looking to find more in return. Misery to drop, the gems on the decks. And again, DC just can't find that trade that they're desperately looking for at this stage. No, that's it.
Everyone run away, Mushi's coming.
He has a 4-star.
Space.
Save his life, yeah.
He's good.
Alright.
Commutulation. Good spell.
Hot trust.
I guess, sure, why not? I mean, it's like the same idea as Skadi, just a bit less damage.
Yeah, he's not dying.
He really likes Reavers.
I like
3 Reavers.
I like Skadi a little more, but it's again, it goes back to like, what does it really matter? Which
Here
one
we go, move with the Shadow Blade. They don't expect this.
He's already dishing so much.
They do expect this.
DJ. Let's get
Kill the Iron!
Then we can GG out.
I can't kill the Iron! Oh, go on, Moo, you've got it! Punch him! No, okay, heal up and turn around. Go back for the Iron, go on, Moo! Moo's trying for the Iron. I know he could do it. Yeah, he could do it. Go on, Moo! There it is, he's just there. Oh.
He's just gonna Lotus and Ghost Scepter.
Yeah, they can't kill the Iron. And Buyback's coming out. Mushi.
Mushi's just been sitting in the base by his lonesome.
Good game. Good game indeed.
So game 1, I feel like the honor, the glory was pretty shared amongst Fnatic. This game, Mushi really well positioned. Mid 1 with the one huge lasso bottom lane was massive for them, but Fnatic just superior team fight.
I think Ohio played pretty
What did he dot about?
I don't know what he dotted about. All I saw at the end was we killed Saxa. He denied him.
Maybe that's why.
Maybe that's why dotted, because we was just pummeling into the Phoenix and killing him. So.
In the war room, Fnatic gonna move on to face OG.
Wait.